Bethel Park, Pennsylvania. The nation woke Sunday morning to the shocking news that a 20-year-old gunman had attempted to assassinate former President Donald Trump at a political rally in Pennsylvania on Saturday evening. A brazen act of political violence, the likes of which America has not seen since an attempt on President Ronald Reagan's life 43 years ago. Trump, the presumptive Republican nominee, was recovering after he was injured in the right ear when a sniper opened fire with an AR-15 style rifle from a rooftop about 400 feet outside a campaign rally at the Butler Farm Show in Butler, Pennsylvania. One spectator was killed and two others were critically injured, the Secret Service said. "Our love goes out to the other victims and their families," Trump said in a statement on Truth Social on Sunday morning. "We pray for the recovery of those who were wounded and hold in our hearts the memory of the citizen who was so horribly killed." He also said that God alone spared him from an assassination attempt and vowed to be at this week's GOP convention in Milwaukee. The FBI continued to search Sunday for a motive for the shooting. The agency identified the gunman as Thomas Matthew Crooks of Bethel Park, outside Pittsburgh. Crooks, 20, was killed by Secret Service agents moments after gunfire erupted at the former president's rally. Trump said in an earlier post on Truth Social he'd been shot with a bullet that pierced the upper part of my right ear, adding that he immediately felt the bullet ripping through the skin. One bystander was killed and two others were seriously wounded in the burst of gunfire. President Joe Biden, who is in a razor's edge race with Trump, and a host of Republican and Democratic politicians condemned the shooting. "There is no place for this kind of violence in America. It's sick. It's sick," Biden told reporters Saturday at an emergency briefing room in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Saturday's attack was the closest anyone has come to killing a current or former U.S. president since Reagan was shot and wounded outside the Washington Hilton Hotel in 1981. Trump thanked the Secret Service and other first responders. "I will never surrender," he said later in an email released by his campaign. Rep. Ronnie Jackson, R. Texas, said Saturday on X, formerly Twitter, that his nephew was among those injured at Trump's rally in Butler. "My family was sitting in the front, near where the president was speaking. They heard shots ringing out my nephew, then realized he had blood on his neck, and something had grazed and cut his neck," he wrote. On Fox News Saturday, Jackson told host Sean Hannity that a bullet had grazed his nephew's neck. He noted on X that his nephew is doing well and that his injury was not serious. He was treated by the providers in the medical tent. "Thank you to all those that have reached out to check on him," Jackson wrote.